Corruption is a vile disease that sucks and drains the health out of something good. Corruption in society is an evil moral infection that keeps community in the state of perpetual sickness. Corruption is a moral virus. It's so potent it leaves its host sick, lethargic, and unable to realize and accomplish all that a well person can. Where corruption thrives, poverty and not prosperity thrives. Wealth is grabbed into the greedy, grubby hands of those who get fat on the toil and labor of good people. Corruption benefits only temporarily those who participate in it. Everyone else is a victim of the theft, the deceit, the dishonesty, and the lies that corruption feeds on. You need to know that a corrupt person is stealing from you. Corruption is filthy work and despicable acts of treachery done under the table and behind closed doors. Corruption is a disgusting shame. Corruption keeps a nation back from true development and from progress. Wise investors steer clear of a corrupt environment. They would rather put their resources into a place where the playing field of opportunity is equal for all and not bent towards feeding the financial lust of corrupt, lying, cheating, thieving politicians and government officials. How many wonderful development projects have been lost because the investors didn't want to do business in a swamp of evil? When those great projects go to another nation or to some other place, we all lose. Believe me when I tell you that corruption steals from you, it steals from all of us. Corruption plunders the nation's wealth. Corrupt people compromise on truth, equity, and fairness, choosing instead to feed off the short-term benefits of crookedness, exploitation, and financial perversion. Corruption is not just a personal matter, it's a culture. It's a way of life, not just for individual people, but for companies, communities, governments, and nations. Corrupt nations, hiding behind large companies, will seek to invest in other weak nations in order to take over the assets of the nation that they've invested into. They will provide financial loans to a nation for the much needed infrastructure, and they will do it with assets that they provide. They will sign contracts by lining the pockets of rotten government officials who participate in this kind of corruption and are then held hostage by their own deceit and greed. Corruption is nothing less than a form of theft and national robbery. A corrupt person steals.
Well, family. Good morning. Me there. Then, for some of us who up them time of morning here, and today we're going to talk about Juliet, Holness. Now, people, there's a piece of land a lady have in Jamaica. I'm sure you guys, some of you guys see the report already. It's alleged that Juliet Holness is trying to take away this lady land in Jamaica. Again, some land stuff again with this House Speaker name attached to it. So the lady have a piece of land where she them depend from, captured land from Water Commission, us the people. She been on it for over 40 years. So if the woman been on it for over 40 years, family, now we are here say, it's like the Labour them losing in that era, last election. So them go up there and say them want the land to make a ball field. But the land what them talk about, so they want to make a ball field, is a land that is properly fertile. Wolpa, farm product upon the people. Coffee, banana, all type of stuff, people. When you look upon it, you know your old time grandfather grown, were well taken care of and full of stuff. I'm going to show you guys. This is what Miss Holness I try to do. Take with the land, I don't know the intention. There's always some land around the House Speaker. Them claim say she go have meet with the rest of residents in the community without the owner, the people in the property over 40 years. Been on the property for so long, would have been they would have grandfathered in. So it's like these people have no heart, people. No heart. Now come out of them people at chest. No heart. It seems as if no matter what go on in Jamaica, them still a press gas. No slow down, no break up. Them affect the poor people. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Debbie Jervis. Glad to see you up. Good morning, JP. Manners and respect. Cynthia B. Manners and total respect to each and everybody at this man. This is gonna be very interesting, people. Get to the coffee ready and all them things because I'll be getting mine too. Yeah, man. May I warm it back up. People, this is not normal what I want today, Want to check with the woman land. Wait till you see with the farm, what they on the land, people. The woman now and the mother even get man for walk the land to woman or work on the land now. So Miss Holness comes to she want to take the land to build ball field, people. Ball field, So you and I know them people that stay when they come to land. Later on, they say a big old apartment complex up there and all type of thing and take it go sell out other people. I want us people. What is going on here? What is going on here, people? All right. I could show one. I could show the lady land and then I make her hear something.
This is a farm that I'm still walking, as you can see, with our crops.
Look at that.
This is all that they want to destroy. To destroy. To leave us with nothing. More pineapples over here. Coffees.
Look how beautiful that is.
Bananas. We're going back to where they started demolishing yesterday, where I had to step in.
Look when that to the start, dig out the people and thing. You see that? So it's people. Them people are wicked, Look what them have and look what them do. People, you see the farm there? People, me a Jamaican, I know about farming. Come used to farm. Me there Jamaica. I still support farming, even though me they are foreign from Jamaica. See way. Me is a guy who support farming. People, you see the type of farm where this woman wants to say she want to take up on the people. Over 40 years, the woman them depend, She not mad, Over 40 years, but we have an interview where the lady did. The lady did, people. All right. Who you are going? When I hear people, I just want to hear this recording. Can you hear this recording? People can hear a waste of time. You understand me? I forgot to explain it for you. I just want to hear it. She's on the radio, Mr. O'Brien, Conrad O'Brien, and she was talking with the man. You understand me? Over 30 bunch of banana the people have to cut. You see, she and the woman talked the night before, and she's like, no worry, no worry. And then the next day, tractor company start dig out the people and growing up people for football field in that time where we're supposed to have secure food. Jesus God. Not hearing the recording. Not hearing the recording. So we have got to figure out a different way of hearing. I'll try again. Now here? No? Still not here? People, don't worry. Make a figure a way for you guys to hear these recordings. Because the lady come. Hold on. What's that? So basically, what Conrad O'Brien said is cruelty. It's cruelty. It's cruelty. People never figure a way by tomorrow. Man, come on up on the road them time, the 9 o'clock. Where husband was? Husband was. Them in conflict with each other, or them what? Them in conflict with each other? I better tape it now. Talk to the woman. Hold on, people. I'm gonna fix it tomorrow so the guys hear it, right? And because what is going on here, people? The woman said it's like them come to take our land over 40 years. The people them depend them land people. No joke of farm, the people them have this a mature farm people, and no joke farm. Look on it. That and a full farm people. Look at that.
This is a farm that I'm still walking, as you can see, with our crops. This is all that they want to destroy. To leave us with nothing. More pineapples over here. Coffees. Bananas. We're going back to where they started demolishing yesterday, where I had to step in.
People, want to see what I go on there? Want to see what I go on there? Are the people in mature farm? This a woman they come for. Them are people that call it, they come for mash up people life, people. Come for mash up people life. I want you to understand what I go on as a people. I want to see the farm. mature farm people with coffee, banana, plantain, pineapple, something where they want the Jamaica people to get inner. But a bulldozer now come talk about ball feel like people stupid. And so I encroach upon people property because certain office in a such man office. So them know what go on and them a walk on Jamaica and seek out the land, them and take out the land from poor people. Poor people, make me tell you something when I look upon now. You see, from them people get another chance. People that can captured land of Jamaica only have a chance. Remember, Carlos are telling them. You see, if them people get another chance, and they can capture land. You think them people have no mercy when them certain office in them and office in. And when them start scout out and look on the land where them want, you could have depend it for 100 years. You never see the land where the house where them tear down over what? Near the Clifton over the way there, where this young lady born and grow, she at 30 at the year old. She born and grew up on the land, and them come tear down the house and everything for the people, them spread out everywhere. Those videos are out there. Still, those videos are out there. 30 at the year old woman, she born and grow there, her granny grow there, same way. Them give them the sugar land from back in the days, people. Way back in the days, and this brother come here, so tear down the people, them house. You got burn and lodge, you do the same thing, mash down the people, them house. When you go to White River, when you mash up the people, them raft. When you go to a market, when you mash up the people, them cat. But we not forget because we know who you guys are. You guys don't care nothing about the poor. Guys, remember look at Bluetooth I saw. Speaker box. So I'm gonna hook up my phone there. Hopefully it might be a little bit bolder. Let's see if I can hear it. People, you see all them video there? I saw them treat poor people in Jamaica. And them the type of thing them treat as I saw them treat poor people. The woman they on the land for over 40 years, and I could have saved the people them sit down there and I do not with the land. The young lady and the interview you saw. I'm gonna try again, people. Let's try again and see if we hear this time. Can you? Guys, can I hear this? Talk to me. Can I hear? Come in. Hook it up to a little Bluetooth. Nope, not coming through clear at all. All right, guys. I forget that. Yeah? So, it's also show you how them treat people at Jamaica. I will make sure set this up So you guys hear it. Trust me. Right? Because this not right and this not proper. Boy, as them people go around and just, plunder the country and want the poor people them to stay quiet and that's it. They'll go sit on a yard and say nothing, just shut up and go one side and make people afraid of them. Now, we have another issue. It's a wickedness, people. People, it's a wickedness, It's a wickedness, Wickedness, Another piece of land, them a try and move up again, people may get to understand, say, it is alleged that the House Speaker have a whole local land squabble about the place, appear land thing I go on about there with them people here. Like man want land. And it look like say if them man want a certain type of land and them or them friend want land, them can get up off it. You get up and you have to run away. Do you understand me, people? That I go on, boy. More you guys understand these things, That I go on in Jamaica. So now, guys, regarding the tabling of documents that the house and all them thing there, guess what the documents boil down to? The House Speaker, people, accuse House Clerk of gross dereliction of duty regarding handling of Auditor General report. When you come here, people, if you are the boss in your office and House Clerk makes certain, look here, you're not supposed to oversee her. Someone is supposed to pay attention. The buck stop with the boss. How is it the House Clerk? I get blame and now people. You saw them people mash up people's life. Don't I tell you guys, say, them people are come for mash up every part of Jamaica. Mash down confidence. You talk about with that banking at Jamaica, them are tear it down. Healthcare at Jamaica, them are tear it down. The Minister of National Security, them are tear it down. Education, them are tear it down. The electoral office, them are tear it down. And the first ever hear nobody come out upon electoral commission. Number one, we never ask about them, we never concerned about them because previous election, never have no bang around because this one coming from such man office. NHT, them are tear it down. Water Commission, them are tear it down. JUTC is already torn down. Garbage pick up, now pick up. People look at my country. Every piece of Jamaica, I mash up piece. Let me give you a story before we get on with this Miss Holness story. So before we forgot it. People, Promise Learning Center. Promise Learning Center. Them shut down Promise Learning Center. A school for disabled kids in Jamaica. You guys hear me on this platform many times. Come out talking about how is it we are the financial giant or financial superpower of the Caribbean and we shut down a school for the disabled kids. Is it we can't bother with disabled kids? And we believe that the disabled kids now had no value to our society. Is that why we close down the school for the disabled kids? That we think that these disabled kids had no value to society. Can you imagine the psyche when these guys sit down to come to a conclusion to close down this school? Can you imagine the conversation they were having, people? What kind of conversation these guys could be having that led up to them close the school for disabled kids? Talk to me. Talk to me. If you're a parent of a disabled child or family member, understand what we're talking about here. Imagine what kind of conversation these guys could be having that led to them closing down the school for disabled kids in the Promise Learning Center. Many videos I did on that. Them not have the money. Can't bother with them. They're thinking that these kids ain't going to come to nothing. Ain't going to add nothing to society. Imagine when these kids are home, a lot of these kids have regular sibling, regular sister, regular brothers who get up every day, put on the backpack, gone to school. They are sitting down there wondering, why am I not going to school? Is it because I am different? These kids are already born different, my people. So why treat them with cruelty? Why close the school down? Promise Learning Center. But here the kicker, my people. The other part of this thing is my country. I say they must not help Haiti, but did you know that Jamaica brought in about 53 or something like that. Disabled, them call it orphan from Haiti. All part disabled kids in a wheelchair. We don't come here, people. Shut down learning, Promise Learning Center, but they pick up kids from Haiti in a wheelchair and all type of sitting bedridden and all this stuff. Come here, man. Make a reason as Jamaicans because things don't make sense to us. Or you are going to close down school for these people. Chaja. And learning disability them having a people. The school them shut down, you know. And learning disability them have. Learning disability, the school them shut down. Jamaica. And look here. They don't have the money to keep that open, but we have money for bringing in the youth them from Haiti and help. You may say, I'm not saying that we should not help, but make sense out of what I'm saying, my people. 59 disabled orphans. See there. Thank you, Cynthia B. You see that? But we shut down Promise Learning Center. I want to understand how we do things in Jamaica. So I just have to add that. You just have to add that so you guys understand the level of our psyche. So, to bring these kids in Jamaica now, is it somebody are pulling our strings and make we do it or wagwan so? Because it's not no love why you bring them in. We already see how you treat Haitians when they come to Jamaica. Whether parents with them little baby or them grandparents, as them come to Jamaica, send them back with no due process. So how you going to take in this disabled kid from Haiti if you're forced to do this? Come on now. You have to be forced to do this because the people them where should have next year Jamaica and take care of them picnic. If me are taking in the Asian, me not taking Asian who come there with them kids so they can find themselves a job. Last time I checked the Prime Minister said there's all type of work in Jamaica. Right? So find the Asian them some job, whether they work at Mr. Chin or they work at a hotel. So they could have take care of them picnic while in Jamaica. No, we get a boatload of disabled kids. More money to cost taxpayers. But our tax money couldn't keep Promise Learning Center open, my people. Can you imagine? A thought to think about. Now, let's move on to the story at hand. Back to the House Speaker. I talk about the self-made House Speaker. House Speaker Holness accuses House Clerk of gross dereliction of duty regarding handling of the Auditor General report. You see what I go on, people? It's just like a joke thing I go on in there, man. Speaker of the House, Juliet Holness has accused. You may say, are you the boss? Are you responsible? The clerk make a mistake, long this woman have them document people. She didn't just have them last night, So hold on there. I mean, how you gonna blame the clerk? Then somebody that's supposed to see what I go on a long time and oversee them. I fully done thing I go on as some people. Me don't know what I go on. Or them a mix up this thing, a confusion them a cause. Here them go again. These set of people, their job is to mash up Jamaica. Everywhere them go is drama, conflict, and some boogie yaga stuff. People get dragged under the mud like Glasspool Brown, Nigel Clark. There's so many people get dragged under the mud who attach them trailer to these type of engines. DPP. When them done, people, them have to go find somewhere to hide. When this attachment, this wrong attachment poison them. Let me read. Speaker of the House, Juliet Holness, has accused clerk to the House of Parliament, Valerie Curtis, of gross dereliction of duty. Well, no, I don't know. Fire. Left the woman alone in relation to the handling of reports submitted by the Auditor General's Department. In a letter to Curtis dated March 22, 2024, Holness claimed that the clerk action brought the Parliament into disrepute. I muddy the water and smoke up the place. Them things say, we are keep an eye on the price. Keep it on the target, people. Now watch all some nice of them make a PNIs are making up people and lie through out there and say who I tell lie from who not tell lie. But everything will line up. Just pay attention. Keep your eyes on the target. The letter comes amid increasing public criticism of a ruling by the Speaker last November dealing with how reports from the Integrity Commission and the Auditor General will be treated. Jesus gosh. Holness' letter is not very clear on the alleged action of Curtis, but she referred to several correspondence between the clerk and the Auditor General. So hold on. The correspondence between the clerk and the Auditor General, where you believe say them have too much of a cozy communication or them talk too much behind your back and you don't know about it. Me don't know what go on people and nonsense are going on so. In referencing correspondence between the clerk and the Auditor General, Holness told Curtis that the aforementioned references underscore the point that subsequent reports received from the Auditor General were in breach of the ruling made in the House of Representatives on November 7th, 2023. Additionally, your failure to adhere to the said ruling and applicable procedures amount to gross dereliction of duty and as such has brought the institution into disrepute. Kuya. What a damn shame. What a damn... Is that what a damn shame? People, you know what get the whole of them make them turn idiot? They say, know why the whole of them turn idiot? It's when truth lick them.
The JLP government came to office in 2016. No less than 8 ministers have been forced to resign or been otherwise sanctioned for a range of serious breaches, and Jamaica continues to rank poorly on international corruption indices. The move in 2020 to take away the chairmanship of most parliamentary committees from the opposition has weakened that mechanism of holding government to account. The maneuvers to delay the tabling of reports from the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission remains a contentious matter, especially since the legal opinion on which this delay is purportedly based has been withheld from parliamentarians and the wider public. When the former Speaker was forced to resign as a result of an Integrity Commission investigation, the move to replace her with the wife of the Prime Minister, so that the head of Parliament is now the spouse of the head of government, really does not sit well with the tradition that the Speaker must act independently of the government of the day. The Speaker is intended to be independent and must act independently of the government of the day. That is the tradition. That is the tradition.
People, this latest development also comes following news last week that 2 Auditor General reports that were sent in December 2023 and January this year were returned to the Auditor General Department for allegedly failure to comply with the ruling of the House. Auditor General Pamela Monroe Ellis told the Gleaner that she would be resubmitting the reports to Garden House today, that a Monday yesterday, because it's a Tuesday. In a statement on Friday, Deputy Prime Minister Dr. Horace Chang said, listen to this, people. Remember, said this man, Minister of National Security, you know. This man said, Dr. Horace Chang, as of today, there were no outstanding reports from the Integrity Commission or Auditor General to be tabled in Parliament. But Monroe Ellis later revealed to the Gleaner that 2 reports she sent to Parliament on December 28 and January 29 were returned by the Parliament leadership to her department on Friday, which took the Auditor General's department by surprise. Mix up this thing now, people. And a delay. Remember, Sir Chang said, no, did it? Them man put a Minister of National Security, but sure. What can I say about some man when naming a WikiLeaks like a garbage pan street side and a river and dump? Go upon WikiLeaks and go say Minister of National Security name, or he look like a criminal over there. People make a read all of them file for you with the on WikiLeaks. Him coming next, and I will read it just like I read Babsy Grange file and WikiLeaks for you. Not smelling good. So these people are not credible who are come out and talk. They need to move from your song in social media work. What is the people? Then people think man fool. So the first report, which is a special audit of the Financial Service Commission (FSC), was returned by Parliament to the Auditor General Department 84 days or nearly 3 months after the report was sent to the legislator for tabling. A game them a play, people. Game them a play upon Jamaican people. Game them a play with. Game them a game the people like we are ratted idiot. I'd use it, it's sitting on ping pong. They are playing ping pong with taxpayers' report of paying money, you know, and with the seat, you know. So if them boy are up to standard and them not do the right thing, you know, people. Eh? How about this going here, people? The second report, which is a special audit of tax administration Jamaica, was sent back to the Auditor General Department 54 days or nearly 2 months after Parliament received the report for tabling. Two of them, you know. One of them was 3 months, next one 2 months, you know. The issue took on public attention after opposition leader Mark Gordon last week, Tuesday, demanded the tabling of the outstanding report. Contacted by the Gleaner this evening for a response to the letter, Curtis declined to comment on stating, I cannot respond to it until I've seen it, and when I've seen it, I'll think about it. People, I want to go in a Henry Morgan house, see? I want to go in a Henry Morgan house, people. What a banger wrong and disgrace. So this a woman that look somebody for hand off the crosses too, and the blame too. So who to be blamed, people? Who will we hold accountable? Eh? Who must we hold accountable for what going on, people? Where are you that now? We are a full set of people. Where are you that, man? Me, man, I blame the house clerk to box cover. Eh? No, man. So, you can hear everything we're nationwide. Take back them things to Mark Holness where them, you know, them come out and tell like Mark Holness and them have to come back and retract them statement. Not a good look, people. Not a good look. Now, let me tell you about something. For the next story we want to tell you about now. Another thing I go on at Jamaica upon another front. Billions of dollars, taxpayers' money, was spent to go take on a census. Billions. When you hear me I say? Billions of dollars in a taxpayers' money was spent for taking a census. It look like the people them don't know where the money they people. What money them getting? We're going to give them more upon the story going forward. Because the people them who did the census can't get them paid. See it here? Lack of payment irks workers. Starting gives no timeline, says some, yet to complete process. Pay blame game and point finger. Me say some people still owed since what? 2020? That's all at the last election. Some of these workers by the last election. So hold on there. Census started in 2022. $2 billion budgeted and delivery date 6 months after starting. We are now almost 2 years past delivery date. Spent twice the budget. Only 1/3 of the work is completed. Workers have not been paid, and the person in charge believes that some is an appropriate response under the circumstances. Look at people, it's not. No. When you are going, people, what money them pumping out? Something I go on over starting people. People, something I go on starting, like everywhere Jamaica, you will go on and now starting. We say every part of Jamaica mash up people. Some things are happen at these look at offices whenever used to happen yet. And that's such man, people. Chop. You already outline this thing, one of the things they call us a madman. Me the son of a Rasta man. I'm an other man, but I can't see things. They're the first to come out and come tell you these things, rah, rah, rah. I'm not hide it, people. Starting. So I look at Birdie, I pinch me and give me the information, people. Wagwan, yeah, so. Bird still a whistle boy, yeah. Yeah? No, sir. Why? Like nobody know Wagwan? Or them don't want to tell the public? People, them some hush up thing are going to starting. And we are calling it out now. Them need to come out in the news media. And money not thief over there. We don't know. Starting. And money a thief over there. We don't get whole heap of money. I mean, I say, all know we not done taxes. We not done census. Started in, they say, census started in 2022. $2 billion budget. And delivery date 6 months. $2 billion to finish census in 6 months. After starting, we are now almost 2 years past delivery date. Spent twice the budget, so we're going to spend $4 billion now. We're going to spend $4 billion over starting. People want to understand, say, I just every office people. I just some money and stuff. The money now buy MRI machine and CT scan, you know. The money I go somewhere else. People me say, them are people come from mash up Jamaica. Take it from Carlos, no man. Uno see too. And no mistake why everywhere there's a mash up people. Confusion every goddamn office in Jamaica. Not running good. And we don't know what the other office them under the Prime Minister in a film office. Wagwan there. So what am I doing that? Not up everything. What is going on? Eh? Wagwan people? Eh? No, man. No, man. No, man. No, man. That's what I have to know. So no one no integrity no more. Nobody have no integrity no more. So I get this inside scoop, you know. You know, because people tired of the nonsense. So people will reach out. People tired of the nonsense, people. 2022 census started. People them start do this. That $2 billion people and not $2 million. People are big. Remember, $1.7 trillion missing from the Prime Minister office and Tufton and Flavor Ministry combined. Until date, we don't know the money spent. While they are blocking the Auditor General from independently find out what the money there. But the Prime Minister wants him the best baby father to control the money. And we must not trust the PNP with the purse. You must say we must not trust the PNP with the purse. When you, who have said don't trust the PNP with the purse, have money missing from your office in the billions. Money missing from Tufton Ministry in the billions. Missing from Flavor's Ministry in the billions. While you say don't trust the PNP with the purse, you see one is blocking the Auditor General from independently investigate. What is not this, people? Now starting $2 billion. 6 months what a job. Hire one for local youth them at Jamaica. Not local youth so happy. Them a walk on and knock door and all them thing there. I pick up census. And people still don't get paid. And them say, 2 years later, people, they call it the Corner Regional Hospital. Started out at 1 point something billion. Now they are 21 billion. See, people, Cornwall Regional Hospital, you see the pattern under this government, people. Don't come here. Unless you're not blind and not care about Jamaica, you don't see these things. Cornwall Regional Hospital. You see look at the pattern, people. Look at Cornwall Regional Hospital. You see the pattern? Look on Staten, people. Wagwan Lackland from San Jose, California. Brum, brum. You see that San Jose, Silicon Valley, the one of them places, one hack away, Facebook yard. Bless up yourself, Lackland. Yeah, man. So let me tell you something, people. You hear what I want? You know hear what I want, people. I don't know what I want in Jamaica, but it looks like everywhere money are missing. People are like everywhere money are missing, money are put in some place and it disappear, but no now put in at the hospital to give you MRI machine and CT scan. You wonder why? People who not bothered by these things that money are missing everywhere, but the hospital empty. But like me, I tell you all the time, if them are benefit from outside labs, we have MRI machine and CT scans and them are hustler for the people. Why the people might drop out? Why put these equipment in the hospital? You saw them corruption that kill we have people. Because them and them friend of outside lab, me I get to understand. Have MRI machine and CT scan know it. The lives of Jamaican people become a money-making machine. Gambling. So if you don't have no money in the hospital, and them appoint you, there's a lab so and so and so on that street, on that avenue. Poor people, most poor people don't have no money to go to no lab. Those things supposed to in the hospital, MRI machine and CT scan. We are talking about saving lives. Not try to making money from people's lives. But this is all them do it, people. If they are making money from outside labs, why put it in the hospital? If they are making money from selling water, of them personal water truck, politicians driving around Jamaica, selling Jamaican people water instead of giving them water in a pipe. Why give your pipe water? If politicians themselves own funeral parlor where they require people to drop out for them to make maximum profit, why stop crime? Do you understand what Carlos is saying right here? Do you understand what I say? Another one. If politicians are shipping food in Jamaica like meat and produce, why would they push farm and talk about food security? Because them same one have a food licensing in them pocket where them can import containers full of food like last year with the onion, what them do to St. Thomas. Why would you push farming? So every turn of the way, their corruption hurt the people. And while they are hurting the people, they are profiting. This is how Jamaica rule, my people. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go again, another what? And this is another thing like Cornwall Regional Hospital, them said them start out $2 billion budget. Me never know so much money I get, We're going to knock Pandora, Me never know so much money them get if you go run it, if you go knock Pandora and pick up census, Me never know. Enough young people go out there proud to go out there because them say, boy, I have this little job, I pick up census, Me now do something, I go put on one shirt or one pants and one of my good shoes and make me walk, go knock door and do me say, take up census because I do something right for my country. Let down young people over and over again. But look here, I told you on this platform many times, these people don't pay bills. Ask the funeral people, the people at funeral home in Jamaica. It has been 7 years them not pay them. How long this administration is in office? How long this administration is in office? Okay. It has been 7 years them not pay the funeral homes them out there for proper burial. 7 years. I may ask again, how long since this administration come in office? So if them not pay the funeral parlor when them owe for 7 years, what are the intention? What are the intention? They not pay nutri-products maker. These people are contractors with the government who make nutri-products for kids who are come to school. Parents can't afford them lunch, so the government would give them these nutri-products. You understand me? Government still not pay the people who make that. What is the pattern here? School uniform maker You have company where have contract with the government to make school uniform, not getting paid. All the above here me just mentioned came in the paper and embarrassed the government. You know, say boy, having a contract with the government is one of the blessings for most companies. Even though the government might pay you cheaper per volume, per one, but it's a large volume, people. And it's steady, it's government. So to see these companies coming out in the paper saying they want to quit the government, what kind of governance is that? What that tell you? So it was no surprise to me when we see them not pay, they look at you, them we're going to knock door, become census. But what is surprising to me is the amount of money. Where the money there? Just like the $1.7 trillion from Tufton and Faval Ministry and the OPM, where the money there? $2 billion from 2022. The job should cost 6 months. 2 years now. Them say, I know they're not finished picking up census. What kind of incompetence this? Them hear them go again, another part, them mash up again. Census. People just look for the country now. People look for the country. My boogie you got nonsense again now. Them mash up census again. People say everywhere them touch. Everywhere them touch, people, if you not see it. If you not see it, people look for census. Can't even get it right. Good morning, Joan Jackson. Good morning. Eh? Good morning, Lyndon Green. Good morning, man. And if you don't think somebody should hear this, want to share this, wake them up. Huh? Wayne, Fearon. Good morning, man. When I did it back in 2011, it was $300 per person and $100 per house. It was $300 per person and $100 per house. So Wayne said McLean thief all the money for nutrition. Well, it come out and said that's an allegation. So we put that out there for the station. But they come out and said there's nothing we're talking about $124 million to be exact, Mr. Wayne. Right? But she get off. You know why Miss McLean got off? Them say them take too long to act. The statute of limitation ran out. The statute of limitation run out. Just like when NHT took the security guard them to court to recoup money with them attack. The security guard company to court because the security guard firm attack NHT now pay up them film payment aside for the NHT. Millions of dollars, you know. So when the NHT take them to court, guess what government say? The security firm don't have to pay over the money with them. Jeep, poor security guards. You know why? The statute of limitation run out. The government take too long to act. You know, see that all over Jamaica, people? They make things run out. And then you hear that, then take too long to act. That's my country. That's my country for you. And I saw it go and go. Just like the Royal Reed case, I believe is the same thing they are trying to do. Make it run out. You take too long to act. Statute of limitation run out. If Miss McLean statute of limitation run out on her, gone home, $124 million. No question asked. Can't answer no question about you again. That's how I have to be careful when we talk about she. That's why I say, never protect this channel. Like I say, those are allegations because she got off, people. She got off because the statute of limitation run out. Do you understand me? That's the Jamaica we are run out there. I want you guys to understand. Somebody else have to throw that out there. For all the young people, them man, good God, man. But get up in a Jamaica sun hot. No one can barely find lunch. And go, they go knock door. And the young people, them, are work. And then they get 6 months since 2022. And they get $2 billion. And later on, they get another $2 billion. So a $4 billion. And now the work can't done. Me not understand why I go to Jamaica. Everywhere a shadiness is going there, Jamaica will never come up. Will never come up a Grand Pit. They'll be hungry and poor. Same way. And at the same time, they now make no headway for the Jamaica youth, them come out of poverty because them are turn them in a service. That's how you them talk about service in Jamaica. Go serve down a hotel, call center. But listen to me, young people who are work a call center. This is a message from me to you. And guys, if you're not a family member, share this message. Your job are going to be the first to go in Jamaica in short order. Start make preparation for another move. Just like when your government now tell you about food security, them now tell you about this threat that is looming over the call center. BPOs. What is coming fast, people? Artificial intelligence will be answering them phones, giving advice, or whatever you guys do at these call centers, because it's the same thing you guys do every day, don't it? You guys look on a piece of paper, there's a set plan there, there's a, everybody follow. It's just like to repeat the same thing them over and over every day you come to work. People calling for the same problems over and over. Troubleshoot this and that. Same issues over and over every week, every day, every year. Artificial intelligence, just like when you go to these McDonald's and all these places now, people, artificial intelligence will be taking your order. I've been to them several times, people, and they might take your order even when they have a strong accent. The first time I saw one of them went to a drive-through that used artificial intelligence, they give it hell because I don't like those things. I gave it hell. I talk in my strongest Jamaican accent possible. And the thing get me harder when we go up there. Everything was on point. No mistake. The artificial intelligence, no mistake, people. The machine made no mistake. So young people, just like your government now want say farm, save on old-time seeds, and then get caught out and bought out. Me, I go tell you, prepare. The first job I go is them BPOs. I hear them and tell you, them not have nothing prepared for young people, when BPO shut down, Them not have nothing prepared for young people, them not have no factory. Come out and say, Jamaica have no land to put up no factory, we don't have the land space for factory. But we have land space to put up a big old city called hotel. What me say? When I wake up, young people can't say Carlos not telling no wake up. These could be BPO call center, easy thing that the machine do. Easy, because every day is the same thing over and over and over. I want you guys understand that. Your jobs are under threat, my people. We don't come to frighten but you need to wake the hell up. Because sometimes we sit down and joke around too much, and the man never fear. Wake the town and tell the people. Nah, tell them. You see me I say? Nah, tell them people. Nah, tell them the man never fear. Wake the town and tell the people. Not telling them. So, that's what's going on, people. So, enough thing are going on, people. Enough corruption. Listen to this. I hope you guys can hear this. I'm going to try my best.
Maybe in November and in October, it didn't appear to the Speaker that the need to share the Attorney General's opinion was paramount. But I would imagine that at this point, I'm hoping that the Speaker is reconsidering that, as well as the government, since it has come down to a place where there are so many different voices contending. JAMP has a different view as a citizen, and as we've said, we're not swearing we're correct, but this is our view and we're asking for correction. Speaker has, the opposition has, the media might have. We're asking again for the Speaker to share the opinion of the Attorney General with Jamaica so that we can be satisfied and so that we can be guided and so that we can be assured. That's the whole point of being transparent, is to assure citizens that the decisions that you have taken as a government is actually, in fact, in their best interest.
So let me tell you what's going on here, people. Right? Jaja. JAMP urges House Speaker to share legal advice at the AG report. Tabling. So, the Attorney General advised the House Speaker, and she thinks that the advisor for herself. What do you even say? The advise the House people, let me tell you so them people think say them buy Jamaica with we in it. Several times, I tell you guys on this platform, these set of people, these couple, think say them buy with country with them in it. No, like seriously. They think that them hit the jackpot and buy Jamaica with the people them in it. That's why you see the police them are going so, because they get harder.
You know about me. You know about me. What you know about me? You know about me. Tell a friend. Anytime you enter me, you know what you want. Blood clot, dead.
Bad man thing, man. You know, you them go like say them buy Jamaica with the people them night and them let out the police them unleash them, then pull them in back. You hear Mr. Chang say, shoot to kill. You know, me wonder, when these people come out of office, what do they expect? They don't think it's a human rights violation this. They do not think it's a human rights violation this. They are the one that give me attack from Prime Minister down because these are under his watch. And I hear your police commissioner, who is a doctor, a man that is to save life. I say, shoot to kill. Police must shoot to kill because they're not sending ambulance out there because it causes the country too much for health care when they bring these criminals to the hospital. So you want to tell me if the man drop a ground, police must go over him, go finish him. If the man get a shot in a hip, in a chest, in a hand, and a foot, and him have surrender, and in the pan ground and a ball and a plea, that's why he's gonna give up himself. Police will go over there, go finish him. Can the ambulance now come? Is that what you get from that people? So these people think that them buy Jamaica with people in it. That's why all these things they say are going on. That's why you see them do all these things with the people, man. Watch out. Look under the banana leaf, youth in the white shirt. Make him kneel. So don't treat poor people, man. Don't buy Jamaica. One piece, people. One piece I'm giving like an execution. We don't see no struggle. Nothing at all. We don't see on screen how much police and soldier in the building. Look on that, people. Cruelty, you know. The man said them take his son out of the house. Yeah, man. Yeah. The soldier see the camera I look like. The soldier look up on the camera, made him talk about something about a record from or something like that. Me hear that. And me see soldier look up on the camera. Police come mass up and take out the youth because it's like a different Jamaica around now. There's a video out there. When police are pull out a man out of one car, and a boy police are pull out a big man out of a car and say a different thing this now, a different thing this now. And those videos then I did a show on that also. So these people right here think them own the country while them are do the most. Now, Jump urges House Speaker to share legal advice and Attorney General tabling. The Executive Director of Jamaica Accountability Meter Portal, Jump, Juliet Calder, is calling House Speaker Juliet Holness to share the opinion of the Attorney General on the issue of tabling of the reports from the Auditor General. Last Friday, it was revealed that 2 reports were returned to the Auditor General by the Clerk of the House of Parliament. The same woman there, the Clerk of the House of Parliament. I see him woman there is a Miss Holness want blame. She want blame the clerk now. Anyway, make sure I go on. At the House of Parliament without being tabled. Start again. Last Friday, it was revealed that 2 reports were returned to the Auditor General by Clerk of the House of Parliament without being tabled. It's understood Parliament sent back the reports after Ms. Holness has advised by Parliament's legal counsel that the department did not comply with the requirement for documents to first be sent to the responsible minister. It's understood that the Auditor General was told that the documents were submitted under the wrong section of the Financial Administration and Audit Act. But it's understood that point is being contested by Mrs. Monroe Ellis' department. Ms. Calder says it's important for Mrs. Holness to clarify the matter. Janet Calder, Executive Director at JAMP. So let's hear what Ms. Calder has to say again, and let's listen clearly.
What is important now is that the Speaker comes back to the House and explain again why, despite what citizens say, and despite the Auditor General's refusal to follow her ruling, she is now going to give to us the benefit of the Attorney General's opinion. Because her words on that day, and I'll read it, the Speaker said, the opinion I formed was supported in every way by the Attorney General and the Parliamentary Legal Counsel. I recall the former Attorney General, Member Marlene Malahoo Ford, standing to her feet to address the issue. And she made it so clear that she doesn't believe that every opinion from the AG's office is to be shared. But in these circumstances, it was her opinion that it was best that it be shared. And I agree with Member Marlene Malahoo Ford.
People, they say I pay a bang around and go on people. Anyway, me say them people that make the Jamaica like a foo-foo country. You don't believe me? But me there are foreign people I say, Carlos, what the hell is going on in Jamaica, man? I say, brother, I have no clue. Most of us over here is embarrassed as hell. And people don't stop one like say I me one embarrassed. Because the country like a foo-foo country. Don't stop one like say I me alone embarrassed. Uno a feeling too. Uno heart and a rock stone. Uno heart is not no rock stone. Yeah? Uno heart and a rock stone. Now, I mash up the country, you know, people. People, I call us, I tell you for a long time, on and on, listen to Rastaman's son, you know. Me say everywhere, people. Look, me say, just take a time when you come off of that page and look on every part of government. Every local office around the country. If they man take hammer, sledgehammer, go to it, people. Eh? Eh? See, Cynthia B, me understand what this. Eh? Eh? Listen to this now, people. God, they now stop giving content, you know. Jamaica full of content overload. So we always have work to do. So now, listen to this, people. And we want this to make sense as Jamaicans out here. You know, DPP denies allegations of tardiness in SSL case. Mr. Mark Golding fling rock stone in the hog pen and appear. Me I hear people. They say from Mark Golding fling rock stone in the hog pen. Appear balling, me I hear people. Appear me I hear people. Appear crying.
Taking away the rights of the people of Portmore without proper consultations with them, followed by a referendum to let them make the decision whether or not they want to give up their city municipality status and their right to directly elect their mayor, a right given to them by the People's National Party. Jamaica's iconic global track superstar, the Honorable Usain Bolt, and many other innocent investors were carried down in the scandalous SSL fiasco. And we can't hear anything about charges being brought against the culprits. I have been told that the DPP's office is dragging their feet when there are a number of people that the Financial Investigations Division are seeking to bring charges against. In fact, in August last year, the Gleaner carried a report that from the FID that there were several persons that they were intending to move against with charges. That report is no longer on the Gleaner website, but I'm told that the DPP's office is dragging their feet on this. The Kroll forensic report, which has cost taxpayers millions of dollars, was delivered to the government months ago. It must be released to the public so we can see what the findings are. Jamaica will not accept a cover-up of this shameful debacle which has tainted our country's reputation as a safe and well-regulated place for Jamaicans at home and abroad to save and invest. In fact, a commission of inquiry into this SSL scandal will be needed.
About right, brother. We agree. About right, so. After Mark Golden dropped a piece of bomb there. Yeah, you pay all over the place. And I blame this and blame that. House Speaker, blame the clerk and DPP are come out and a grunt. They could read the DPP say. Because of that, when you see Mark Golden say, people know long Mark should have come out come talk. Him have a pile of rock stone. Any old man, they come out and fling them a rock stone long time ago. He would have wiped them out in the local government election. Carlos, I tell you. Any old brother man, they come out and drop. If I have one of the rock stone upon them people, you see the effect of coming out and speaking. You see the effect, people? You see, Wagwan, listen we are now. Now, after that, what the man said a while ago, so DPP denies allegation of tardiness in SSL case. Let's get to it. Director of Public Prosecutions, Paula Llewellyn, has denied allegation that her office has been tardy in its works to prosecute those responsible for the massive fraud uncovered at the brokerage house Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL. The DPP has issued a statement in response to the claims by opposition leader Mark Golden that her office has been dithering even as victims of the fraud continue to suffer. She go on like say, we are idiot and we don't see where we are going. We see Ocean Angle case based on what we see coming out of the Privy Council, and everybody get exposed and everything just look shady, muddy, and dirty. We could keep it pushing. Speaking outside Gardner House on Tuesday, Mr. Golden said the office of the DPP was slowing down the Financial Investigation Division, FID, in its bid to punish the culprits behind the multi-billion-dollar fraud at SSL. Paula Llewellyn issued a 2-page response on Friday. She says her office has consistently, in person by phone, what she has said? La, 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 la. And Nigel Clark should have come tell me where the investigation there, can promise us transparency. But hey, Elijah Limton now. She says her office is consistently in person by phone and email indicated to the FID that the procuring of outstanding documents is critical to the compilation of its ruling. Let me tell you something. This woman is called Miss Not Enough Evidence from my platform. DPP, as someone just call her, Miss Not Enough Evidence. Come a lot of things where she said there's not enough evidence to go forward with the prosecution when it comes to certain big people. So you sit them up, I play around. Mark Golden is right. He says her office is consistently in person by phone and email indicated to the field that the procuring of outstanding documents is critical. So shall look for documents, more evidence. People expect not enough evidence. Expect that. Remember me, I tell you, say, and that is not the unexpected. That is what is expected. Do you hear me? All right. The DPP says prosecutorial experience in matters of this nature has shown that in order to make a meticulous judgment, which may lead to further charges, the prosecution should strive to obtain 85 to 95% of the material to be placed on the file to make that judgment before charges are laid. All I's dotted and all T's are crossed when they're dealing with some people. Do you understand what I said, people? And if we don't get the 95% that we need, we're going to throw it out. It's not enough evidence. Make me see what I go now. That I go on? She says the first set of documents in respect of the continued SSL investigations were submitted to her office in November 2023. Since then, the DPP and the FID have had meetings to discuss the file and provide guidance to the investigators in relation to the outstanding material. Guidance to the investigators in relation to the outstanding material. So there are some outstanding material they're waiting on to dot all I's across the T's to make them want more evidence, right? So if we don't get these other outstanding material, the people, what want to look on this I think, yeah. They say, oh, on the look on us there, people. People, they say backside. You know, that's why I'm going to my countries are damn shame and disgrace, you know. People's are shame and disgrace. Anyone say, do they still have banana board in Jamaica? Monica Willis is asking, do they still have banana board in Jamaica? Mark need to stand up, man. Mark can't play with them. No, man, Mark need to press on. And we are here. We the people who want to see corruption stop, you know. But you know, people we elect in office seems as if them don't want to see it stop. What a shame. Goddamn shame, man. Shame. Since then, since you talk about, she says the first set of documents in respect of the continued SSL investigations were submitted to her office in November 2023. Since then, the DPP and the FID have had meetings to discuss the file and provide guidance to the investigators in relation to the outstanding material. The last set of documents received from the FID was on March 6, 2024. The DPP says the file so far is comprised of documentary material numbering over 3,000 pages. The DPP has sought to make clear that her office is not the source of any delays, real or perceived. She highlights a line in the statement that reads, there are outstanding documents which are beneficial that have not yet been obtained from FID investigators. People, I want you guys to understand this line. She highlights a line in the statement that reads, there are outstanding documents which are beneficial that have not yet been obtained from the FID. So we don't have enough evidence. People in the legal field, would you think that she has said? We don't have enough evidence to move forward. So we are waiting to obtain more documents. Ms. Llewellyn says, each time additional material is submitted, her team must review the file in its entirety, making assessment as to what material is outstanding, which offenses may rise, and whether the prosecution will be able to mount a viable prosecution based on what is in its possession. On the seat, based on what is in its possession. We don't know what going on, people at Jamaica. Jamaica, the thing there. I want you guys to pay attention to the country called Jamaica. Okay, it's under attack by some people. They could hear what going on, sir.
Speaking outside Gordon House on Tuesday, Mr. Golding said the office of the DPP was slowing down the Financial Investigations Division, FID, in its bid to punish the culprits behind the multi-billion-dollar fraud at SSL.
Usain Bolt and many other innocent investors were carried down in the scandalous SSL fiasco, and we can't hear anything about charges being brought against the culprit. I have been told that the DPP's office is dragging their feet when there are a number of people at the Financial Investigations Division are seeking to bring charges against. In fact, in August last year, the Gleaner carried a report from the FID that there were several persons that they were intending to move against with charges. That report is no longer on the Gleaner website, but I am told that the DPP's office is dragging their feet on this.
Paula Llewellyn issued a 2-page response on Friday. She says her office has consistently, in person, by phone and email, indicated to the FID that the procuring of outstanding documents is critical to the completion of its ruling. The DPP says prosecutorial experience in matters of this nature has shown that in order to make a meticulous judgment, which may lead to further charges, the prosecution should strive to obtain 85 to 95% of the material to be placed on the file to make that judgment before charges are laid. She says the first set of documents in respect of the continued SSL investigations were submitted to her office in November 2023. Since then, the DPP and the FID have had meetings to discuss the file and provide guidance to the investigators in relation to the outstanding material. The last set of documents received from the FID was on March 6, 2024. The DPP says the file so far is comprised of documentary material numbering over 3,000 pages. The DPP has sought to make clear that her office is not the source of any delays, real or perceived. She highlights a line in the statement that reads, quote, "There are outstanding documents which are beneficial that have not yet been obtained from FID investigators," end quote. Ms. Llewellyn says each time additional material is submitted, her team must review the file in its entirety, making assessment as to what material is outstanding, which offenses may arise, and whether the prosecution will be able to mount a viable prosecution based on what is in its possession. Nora Gay Banton for Nationwide News.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, miss away, eat the you look rat you. Use the youth, the money, waste for bust a man to statue. Say we like a cash, but bigger than a figure you. Take this print of money, gal and say that it's not you. One day the man above him, him a got a belt. Too much it in the kitchen, some a fly well like a patu. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% raise. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me give the teacher them raise. It burn me I see corruption face. It burn me mash down the people them house. It burn me every day appear arms out. It burn me appear money them a thief. It burn me and them a sell out with beach. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again.
People. Big up everybody in the comment section. Man, as I respect to you guys, them comment too. You mean? We're there, you know. A country wants, you know. People, and a PNP and Labour right for you, but it's a couple here. We have to pay attention to them people. No, like seriously, people. You see that couple here. We have to pay attention to them because they might act like them buy my country. They might act like them buy the country with we in it, and they can walk around and do anything and nothing must go on. Inflict wickedness upon the people them, and we must talk about.
Focus remains on the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Juliet Holness, as the opposition People's National Party continues to call for the release of outstanding Auditor General reports. CBM News understands the reports were sent in a few months ago, but Parliament continues to send them back, arguing the special reports should instead first be sent to the related ministries. Here's Natalia Clark with more.
The Integrity Commission on Friday said all the reports it has sent to the nation's parliament have been tabled. The same cannot be said about reports from the Auditor General. CVM News has confirmed the parliament is in possession of two special audited reports, one on the Financial Services Commission and the other on Tax Administration Jamaica. A financial statement assessment on the Civil Aviation Authority was also sent. Deviating from long-standing tradition to table reports as soon as they are submitted, former JLP Speaker of the House, Marisa Dalrymple-Philibert, last year said special audited reports will instead first go to the responsible minister, after which the report can be delayed for up to 2 months. This, she said, is being done under Section 30 of the Financial Administration and Audit Act. The current Speaker, Juliet Holness, has honored the changes. But the opposition People's National Party believes that this novel practice presents grave risks to good governance.
Section 30 of the FAA Act refers to two specific things. One, it refers to public bodies, and secondly, it refers to audits of accounts. Now, in this particular case, the two entities, TAJ and the Financial Services Commission, don't fall into that category. And secondly, these are not audits of accounts. So we believe that the Speaker is using an interpretation of the Act in the wrong way, because neither of the two reports sent by the Auditor General would fall into this category.
And even if it did, as Robinson explains, there is no need for the reports to be sent to the minister, given the permanent secretary would be aware of the details before the Auditor General sends the report to Parliament.
The Auditor General should not, any of her reports should be subject to any minister or anybody else having it before the Parliament gets it. There's a very deliberate reason the Constitution was framed this way, so that reports go straight to the Parliament. In essence, what you're trying to do is nullify the independence of the Auditor General. And I believe it is a very dangerous precedent that the former Speaker, now the current Speaker, has continued on. And I believe it may involve going to the courts on adjudication on this matter.
The opposition member is also clarifying that the PNP is not concerned about the matter solely because the general election is brewing, but rather because the role of Parliament is being hampered by decisions he says the government is making unilaterally.
The role of the Parliament is to hold the executive accountable, right? So you do it in a number of ways. You have questions and answers to questions. You have reports which are done by the Integrity Commission and the Auditor General. They are tabled, they are brought to the Public Accounts Committee. We can ask people questions. Now, you can't do that in an environment when the reports are not tabled. So the level of accountability that the Parliament should be exercising over the executive is being nullified by the actions of the Speaker.
The Shadow Minister notes the matter should also be of peak interest for every Jamaican, as the Auditor General is tasked with dissecting how public funds move. There is also a belief that the Financial Services Commission report provides insight into the recently uncovered major fraud at Stocks and Securities Limited, SSL. Natalia Clark, CVM News.
So people, what do you are going to say? What do you are going to say, people? So a hella broker Jamaica, no harder no in the place. Them are people, the same couple here, believe see them buy my country with everybody night. But you see Mark Golden, I want to keep talking. I want him talk. What I say? Mark Golden, if he keep talking, he's speaking the language of so many of us. So many of us want to say the same thing and can't say it. So many of us up here, so like myself, been saying the same thing. When I say people, Jaja. People, you know, so we lost Rachel Brown, Rels White, eh? Rachel Brown was a good member in this family. Rachel Brown, or Rachel Brown, yeah? I got news that Rachel Brown passed on, people. So, Jaja, condolences. R.I.P. Jaja. Yeah, bless up yourself, people. I forgot to do a thing for Rachel. Trust me. Yeah, man. But my people, listen.
It's increasingly essential to maintain the people's trust and confidence in our democracy. Citizens are demanding that their leaders uphold the highest standards of accountability, transparency, and trustworthiness. All the measures that I've outlined for implementation will only be possible if we change the approach to governance that now exists. I leave you with the ways, means, quality, and spirit of the change in governance that we commit to. And good governance isn't just a set of ideals. It is the foundation upon which an equitable and just society can be built. The People's National Party has always been committed to fulfilling these ideals, and we will translate these principles into tangible actions that uplift and empower every member of our society. Mr. Speaker, we are in an increasingly low trust environment. Since the JLP government came to office in 2016, no less than 8 ministers have been forced to resign or have been otherwise sanctioned for a range of serious breaches, and Jamaica continues to rank poorly on international corruption indices. The move in 2020 to take away the chairmanship of most parliamentary committees from the opposition has weakened that mechanism of holding government to account. The maneuvers to delay the tabling of reports from the Auditor General and the Integrity Commission remains a contentious matter, especially since the legal opinion on which this delay is purportedly based has been withheld from parliamentarians and the wider public. When the former Speaker was forced to resign as a result of an Integrity Commission investigation, the move to replace her with the wife of the Prime Minister, so that the head of Parliament is now the spouse of the head of government, really does not sit well with the tradition of the day. Minister, one issue that I have a concern with is to do with the reporting of the crime statistics, because the way in which they are reported has changed. So, for example, at the moment, and this has been going on for maybe a year now, the published data that the JCF publishes around crime no longer differentiate and breaks out the victims of murder among males and females and children. You just have one category, murder victims. And I think in the context of a country which is plagued by gender-based violence and violence against children, it is important that the statistics allow the public to track how we are trending in that regard. This is not the first time that this issue has been raised, but I'm reiterating it today and calling on the Minister of National Security to ensure that the published data on crime breaks out the victims of crime by gender and between adults and children. Similarly, Prime Minister, there is no longer data provided for sexual offences against children. That is unacceptable, because we all know, especially in the context of the pandemic, where living arrangements have changed due to people moving around, less curfews at night, etc. We have heard anecdotally of a very serious situation affecting sexual violence against children, often within the home, but not always. And the crime data, as published, no longer identifies that as a category. And I don't think it's good for the democracy, good for policy making, or indeed for accountability of government if the data is so formulated as to make it impossible to analyze how we are trending in these critical areas. So I ask again that be reversed and the data be provided with the granularity required to enable proper analysis and debate around these critical issues.
People, we have something to report to you guys. But now I forgot this. Guys, have you guys seen the reports of a little 6-year-old youth who lost them eye at the hospital, or them hospital? What am I say? Bleach, blind little picnic. You see that? Have you seen the report where them say bleach, blind little picnic in Jamaica? At the hospital daycare. And they say that the government are giving the parent $600,000, like something like $600,000 for the child lost an eye. So look at this, so the government see fit to and this, so them feel the parents deserve 600,000. The them said the little youth have got through a lot of surgery and all type of different thing, and the parents would have spent a lot of money already. So the government said they might give something like 600,000 something. So I try to pull up the story, but can't find it right now. But you know, in the further videos, I will definitely put it out there so you guys can see it, right? So this is another thing right here. More you guys to listen. Yeah. Today. I know I hear that. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video, you know. Thank you guys for tuning in, you know. We're tired of some people are going like say them run Jamaica, you know, people. We're sick of them, you know, people. We're tired of them, you know, people. You know, I come talk about baby father up here. No respect to the place. But me say, more and Mark Golden continue keep him in verbal footing of them neck. When I say, yeah, man, I want them, you know, people. They look at 6-year-old girl. Things a little girl. They have a report. Just can't find it right this minute. About 600,000 cinema give parents. But now 1 year, you know. That them say them I do. But when it comes to poor people, just like Promise Learning Center shut down. And you them only have learning disability, but you take 59 youth from Haiti in a wheelchair and bedridden and all them. You much money if you take care of them, the youth there. Whole heap of money. No respect for the Jamaican people, real sweet. Real sweet. No respect for the Jamaican people. I want you guys to pay attention. And as we pay attention going forward, Juliet Holness been know him to that woman there, brother. She in a land problem again. Mashing on the woman farm, people do a put in a ball field wet. Why you gonna put ball field over food? Who na idiot hour? Who don't have no sense? And look on the type of farm where the woman a mash up to. Look here. Look for the beauty.
This is a farm that I'm still walking, as you can see, with our crops. This is all that they want to destroy. To leave us with nothing. More pineapples over here. Coffees, bananas, we're going back to where they started demolishing yesterday, where I had to step in.
You see that, guys? Real farm, you know, and a Kaba farm. These people on the land for over 40 years. National Water Commission land. But I get to understand that the last election, the JLP was not victorious in that community. So it seems as a bit of retaliation or bad man or bullyism. You think if they had one in that community, would come back with that type of stuff at the people. Them said this farm is close up to and closer to the Blue Mountain area. You know, so the place nice and pretty. Let's look on the local background, you can see. Look at pretty people. Let's look on it nice and lush. Let's look at that. One more time, look at that. Beauty.
This is a farm that I'm still walking, as you can see, with our crops. This is all that they want to destroy. To leave us with nothing. More pineapples over here. Coffees. Bananas. We're going back to where they started demolishing yesterday, where I had to step in.
So let's see that, people. That's our wickedness. I want to get that on the head. What kind of government can be so wicked? The same woman and husband and wife, you see them are going like they love each other. Everywhere they go, them are kissy. Like them in love more than everybody else. The best baby father, see him there. Best baby father, see him there. I walk on a kissy. Everywhere they go, a kiss. We never seen a puppy show like this. Not him Obama and Michelle, he kiss like this. Biden and his wife no kiss like this. Trump and his wife no kiss like this. Like, so in love. What are you trying to prove to the people? You look like a big puppy show with a damn corrupt self. Breaking the law. People, both of them need to resign. People, they both need to resign. Neither of them people are credible. None of them have the integrity. In wife sitting on documents. People. Now we hear she passing blame on our clerk, like is our clerk, like the clerk about to get fired. The old speaker is also on a land grab mission, it seems. You understand me? Don't it look like that to us? We don't know what go on. Mr. Conrad O'Brien this morning, the radio host, said he called her office so he can get something from her people, and one mash down the woman. Beautiful farm. Look.
This is a farm that I'm still walking, as you can see, with our crops. This is all that they want to destroy. To leave us with nothing. More pineapples over here. Coffees. Bananas. We're going back to where they started demolishing yesterday, where I had to step in.
So them decide say they want Ubuntu. They must say they want destroy the woman. Nice, mature, beautiful farm we did for 40 years, sharing that, to put a ball field. So if you look down at the end of the video, you see where Miss Holness them send bulldozer to start dig already and mash down the people in place. She said yesterday she had to cut out 30 banana. No, if you can cut out 30 banana out of your place, how can I farm that? No, seriously, for those of us who farm, if you can find 30 bunch of banana, how can I farm that? I play. You see the place look nice and green and lush, coffee and everything there. We should be preserving coffee and all them things and food. No, we get you understand, say. The PNP kick with them foot the last election. Labor it lose. So bullyism and badmanism, such man and his wife, them are coming with it look like. Hey. Larkland said, hope the house clerk sue them if fired. Some good human rights lawyer will take the case. It look like said them a blame the house clerk. The boss a blame the clerk. Me no look on the documents. I clerk job that. La. Guys, it was a pleasure being here with the guy there this morning. Yeah? An hour and 45 minutes, 12 o'clock. People, I'm going to try to come on late night, you know, say. A lot of late night me up, you know, people. Yeah, a lot of late night me up. So, me know the ones them up. Not for owner out there can't sleep. Not for owner still up on the phone. Some of owner they on work. Same way. So you see, there's always an audience out here, no matter when, especially when we talk about country and matter that are so important, family. Bless up to each and every one what they are so. Yeah. Each and every one will come on. Yeah. Bless up real sweet Debbie, Jervis, Selena, Campbell. Thank you for being over here. Jason, Kane, what go on you up? Larkland promoter. Wow. Yeah, man. Bless myself, man. And yeah. Ubuntu. I try to call her name the right, you know. Monica Willis, Cynthia B. And bless up each and every one of there, so man. And it is a wonderful pleasure, you know, rapping with you guys on this platform. This platform is for the people. Mr. Ransford McLean, what I go answer? Manners and respect, you know. Every time, you know, manners and total respect. Win. Fearon, what I go on there, you good? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And Jamaica will say, people were tired of them corrupt, you know. We're tired of them corrupt, you know. Them are corrupt the country. And they say the youth, them are boss gun down about them and do all type of stuff, people. Remember, it's a symptom of what coming from top. Pamela Brown, how you doing? You all right? Pamela Brown, so if you take down the picture, Lord, Pamela Brown, I never mean for make you have your stomach sick. I not try to, I behave myself here. Me take down the picture. Joanne Jackson, how you doing, Joanne? You good? Or Joanne, you know what Jamaica say, well, go on, Joanne. Bless up, Miss Joanne Jackson. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Yes? Yeah, man. Good morning. Good morning. And I love to see the people active in the comment section and speak their mind when it comes to Jamaica stuff, you know. Because our head get hot, you know. Because when you see them, I try to sell out the land, you know. And Janet Jones, you know what I go on, boy, you know. I try to sell out, I land them, I sell out Janet Jones. What kind of thing this? I want to, people, what advice would you give to Mark Gordon? Before you guys leave, what advice would you give to Mark Gordon? Just put it in the comment section, please. Can you watch your video now, people? At this moment, after I see all Wagwan, what advice would you guys give to Mark Gordon? Please put in the comment section. I mean, I don't say because I'm chatting up on my platform. Would you just tell me, Hartley Hamilton, poor people life matters too. Man, we need a t-shirt with that. Poor people life matters too. Jaja. Blessing, man, a good argument that. And then go like say, when it exists. Andy, Bram, it hurts me when I hear Mr. Vegas defending such boy and him girl. Jaja. They'll put that up there. They'll put that up there, Andy Bram. Jaja, I just say that. La, 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 la. You hear that? Hurt me. Me say, you can't defend the indefensible. Because look here, the whole of them will come out defending people shame, you know. Yeah, man, they come out, come shame, man. The whole of them shame, but they're not going to tell us them shame. Yeah, man, because them hitch them trailer to the wrong wagon. Or them wagon to the wrong horse. You know? Wrong or wrong, you know, people. Wrong can't be right, you know. No matter how man and try to make you look, you know. Wrong can't be right. Or wrong will be right. You stupid. So some people put the poor people, them put these criminals before the poor people. Lyndon Green said they design some foolful questionnaires that can rarely be completed. Guys, tell me if you guys have anything, if you want to tell Mark Gordon, what would you tell him? Put it in the comment section. That's the only question I ask you guys tonight. If you should talk to Mark Gordon, based on what you say, go on, speak your mind to him. Just drop a line or two. Tell me what that tell Mark Gordon. Then watch them video, people. I want to know what you guys would have said to Mark Gordon if you should see him right now, based on the current climate in Jamaica. What would you say to Mark Gordon? What advice you have for the opposition leader? Put in the comment section, guys. We're a family episode, one big family. You guys are now follower on my page. Me no want to follow back. I say, everybody go study and read. If I make a mistake, say Carlos, I make a mistake and a blue, a white. I never 2 or 12. All them things there. So I watch advice to Mark Golding. Rels Wise said the advice couldn't fit here. Ubuntu say Mark Golding needs to keep quiet, make the people wake up. It's not going to help him. It's not going to help him, Ubuntu. I believe say he need to speak. That is just me. That is my opinion. You don't need to have an opinion too. I mean, I follow my opinion. This is my opinion. That's what we talk. So the people can be educated because look when speak the other day, just one look at time. I look on the effect. Can you imagine if he was talking the whole time? He would have wiped them out in the local government election, in that clear room. And a lie. And Real Sweet say, one advice, stop waiting until for a zillion years to step out when Boy Drew does his delusional nonsense. Real Sweet said that. Janet Jones said, my advice to Mark is to take the complaint to the streets. You see it? So the woman are serious, the man nanny. Ubuntu say, Mr. Carlos, don't make the mistake and bring on Lai Diagla. Right, Diagla. Yo, so to stay. Jaja, that means you know watch a ratty program. La 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 la. Well, yeah. But so Ransford McLean said, Mark have to keep up the momentum. He should instigate island-wide demonstrate against Conjo and Juliet evilness against the people. Evilness. I like that. I like the way you put it, against the people. You know what? I think they need to be active. I don't disagree with that, Ransford. I think they must live up the place, man. Active, make the people walk with the people. Do you know people? Do you know that people in Jamaica want change? They don't want to be so corrupt, Do you think the Jamaican people want to bust gun all them life? Do you think the Jamaican people want to live with gunshot and whistle? So if they want to live in that type of squalor life, why embassy pack up every day, so? They want a better life, people. Show it to them, and if there's someone with education who will start mess up the people, what these politicians does, most black politicians from the Caribbean to Africa, them go to university to use their education to fool up the people, not to lift them up, to dumb down the people them, and to trick and con the people them. Use word salad to get around the people. On this platform, I say, if the people are dunce, it is your duty to bring them education. If the people are dark, it is your duty to bring them light. Do not use the lack of education among the people to use them, grind them out. And that's what most black leader does. Use them university education to rule the people. Can't you see the schools are shutting down in Jamaica? Can't you see what them do to civics? You think this is an accident? Why that specific subject get drawn out of school and not Spanish? You think it's an accident? Guys, as we move on tonight, open your eyes of a wonderful night, people. It was a wonderful day. A day like now, let us say next day now, people. Yeah, I go and like say, 8 o'clock at night, so. Because, say people want to go sleep. All I know, long now, no husband. Tell you, husband, say, me just a borrow piece of for the moment. You just a little piece, no one. Me don't want all out. Me just want a little that. Yes, he must say, go back to bed. Now we wake up, is that my man, yeah, but Lord, sorry, I couldn't go back to bed because husband cool. Good morning, guys. Thank you so much. Manners and respect to each and everyone. Enough love. Jamaican Carlos is out.
Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't fool me again. Can't fool me again. You can't fool me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again. What we gonna eat no money, what we at you, eat no at you. Covid money, me say we eat the you look at you. Use the youth, the money, waste man, bust a man to statue. Say we like a catch you, but we got in a figure you. Take this bit of money, God and say that is not you. One day the man above end up him, I got a break. But it in the kitchen, some of five like a part two. When singers and DJs and social media's coming at you. It burn me 300% free. It burn me garbage pile up the day. It burn me give the teacher them raise. It burn me I see corruption please. It burn me mash down the people them house. It burn me every day appear arms out. It burn me appear money them a thief. It burn me and them a sell out the beach. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't buy time. You can't